How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a Trendy Talks. My name is Andrew, and today we have a special video game review for Rise of the Tomb Raider on PlayStation 4. After a year of being an Xbox One exclusive, Rise of the Tomb Raider is finally on PlayStation 4, and I could not be more excited. I loved the first game. It was excellent. One of my favorite games of 2013. So yeah, here we go. So the first thing that stood out to me with Rise of the Tomb Raider was just how pretty it was. They've really upgraded these graphics compared to the last-gen versions, understandably, and really made this game shine. Laura's character model is gorgeous. Her hair looks wonderful. The set pieces are great. There's some really great scenery and settings in the game for you to explore. There's this one here that is a underground cave slash kind of lost city environment that was just jaw-dropping. Jessica made me stop so she can look around at it more while I was playing the game. There's a few little ticks they also add in that really make the game feel polished. Every time Laura gets out of the water, she adjusts her hair on her ponytail and kind of wrings it out, which is just one of those little subtle nods to, hey, we're paying attention to these little details. So there are some really nice touches that really make the game feel polished and well done. Overall, the story I felt was lacking, especially compared to the first Tomb Raider. The first Tomb Raider really compelled me to finish the story. I felt like I needed to save my friends, get them off the island, and solve this mystery, whereas this one seems to be really unbalanced as far as where the exposition is. It's kind of heavy in the first act, and then Act 2 and most of Act 3 are just kind of there until the very end of the game. It does this weird thing where it's not really sure if it's an origin story still or if it's the second game. It's definitely a sophomore slump, but at the same time it sets up the series for a really bright future. I can't wait to see what else they do with it. They set up a really cool kind of permanent overarching villain, which is really exciting. But like I said, game itself wasn't super compelling to finish, but I still had fun because the gameplay works. The gameplay improves on what was in the first one enough that it felt different, but at the same time there were things like the rope arrows that you used in the first game, and I was like, I get that. Like, I see your little rope arrow pull objects. I know what to do with those later. Can't wait to do that. And you get the rope arrow super early, so you don't feel like you have to wait forever like you did in the first one. The nice thing about the Rise of the Tomb Raider PlayStation 4 version is it comes with this nice little fake leather-bound art book that the game comes in, and it's got some fan art celebrating the 20 years of Tomb Raider. So yeah, they have fan art in here. Some of it's really great, and it's really cool to look at. But even better for gamers who aren't worried about collector's editions and stuff like that, it comes with all the DLC that was released in the Xbox One version. And this DLC is amazing. It felt refined and well done. My favorite one was probably the stuff in Croft Manor, including Blood Ties and Laura's Nightmare. Laura's Nightmare is actually kind of terrifying, especially when you play it with Big Head mode, which I made the mistake of doing late at night. You have these zombies chasing you around. It's terrible. They all look really weird. But yeah, the DLC was fun. It added enough difference to the main game. While there is a story-based DLC added in, the other packs felt like they put some thought into it. Like, what can we do that's just a little different? Including some weird puzzle stuff, shutting down some chemical factories, seeing how long you can last in the wild with having to hunt and keep warm. And if you die, you're done. So it's kind of like a time trial. There's a score attack mode. The game feels robust, big, and full of stuff to do, despite the story being and a little short. Overall, I'd give Rise of the Tomb Raider an 8 out of 10. Really beautiful game, lots of really fun DLC, and the gameplay is just fun. It's nice to get that survival action game back again. The biggest bad complaint I have is the lack of a compelling story and the lack of side characters that the first game had to interact with. Overall, pick up Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's definitely worth it for $60. You get the full game and the DLC. Really excited to see where they go next for this. Can't wait for the next game. Despite being a sophomore slump, Rise of the Tomb Raider is definitely one you should be playing this holiday season. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Check out our GoFundMe page, gofundme.com/subtrendy. Our fund some trendy, and you can give us some money over there, and we got some really cool incentives, and it helps us buy better equipment so we can bring you guys better videos. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment here. Let me know what you think of Rise of the Tomb Raider. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you play it a year ago like all the Xbox kids did and not me? Because I'm not cool enough? Let us know. Give us a like over on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. You guys know the deal at this point. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.